So guys, you're welcome back to this particular YouTube channel and thank you for joining me once again. So today, Asari Dokubo actually came out to clash with Ahmed Bola Tinubu, stating how Ahmed Bola Tinubu actually dumped him and picked Wike after everything he did for Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Guys, you all know that before that 2023 general election, Asari Dokubo actually supported Ahmed Bola Tinubu. In fact, he actually campaigned for Tinubu. And he was actually hoping that Tinubu was going to compensate him and reward him. Little did he know that Ahmed Bola Tinubu was going to dump him. I'm going to be showing you everything that he said in this particular video. Just sit tight and watch this particular video to the end. Don't forget to subscribe to this particular YouTube channel. So then Asari Dokubo did everything possible to make sure that Ahmed Bola Tinubu appointed him into one particular position or the other, which all his efforts actually was futile. He even went as far as visiting Ahmed Bola Tinubu at the Asari Rock. That made well many Nigerians to begin to lament and to call out Ahmed Bola Tinubu for allowing somebody who was once a terrorist and a militant into Asari Rock. That was when that particular relationship between Asari Dokubo and Ahmed Bola Tinubu ended. And since then, Asari Dokubo has never gotten over this particular thing. And today, a video of him was seen ranting, calling out Ahmed Bola Tinubu. He even went as far as saying that Fubara does not give. And that is why all of them are running to Wike and supporting Wike, because Wike is a giver. Now, I want you to watch that particular video and listen to what Asari Dokubo said. When we come back, we'll just dissect the videos and then move on.
The president should also have respect for my feeling. I am an Ijaw man. If the president chose Wike and refused to show respect for my feeling, then if it happened, he should not call me. I stood by him. I will continue to pay, but there will be a point when I will have to choose between my people and my friends. Fubara is a no-go area. Fubara have given me money. You can go and say it. And why are majority of the politicians elected to follow Wike? Because now Wike now they give money back and then Fubara are there like Akagom. So if me I choose Akagom, I leave POS Africa. It shows what it means. Wike POS Africa, what line they give. You know they look back. How they not go give? River said money now. It's gone around. The president.
So guys, I believe you listened to what Asari Dokubo actually said, that the president is supposed to respect his feelings. Upon all the nuisance and the terrorism activities orchestrated by this particular man in the Niger Delta region, especially in Port Harcourt, to think that this man is still working freely is something that I can't understand. Few days ago, I made a video of where Asari Dokubo was actually fortifying his men for ordinary Ijaw Youth Council meeting, and that meeting actually turned bloody, because it was alleged that his boys engaged in a serious fight with some other boys, which they claim to be Fubara's boys. Yet this particular man is seen working freely. That shows that this particular government is weak and biased. I can tell you the truth. If somebody like Asari Dokubo is freely walking around, why doing all the evil that he is doing? Meanwhile, somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still detained. Shows the level of wickedness and biasness in this particular government. It shows that they know what they are doing. It shows that they are using this Asari Dokubo to achieve their aim in this Niger Delta region. And now he's expecting some sort of compensation or reward, and they are not giving it to him. That's why he always comes out to rant and to clash with Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Now, moving on from that, a Yoruba elder, Professor Akintoye, has actually come out to lament over the killings of Yorubas, especially by the Fulani herdsmen, and calling fellow Yorubas to stand up to agitate for Yoruba nation. I said this thing a few weeks ago when I made a video about Ahmed Bola Tinubu's committee recommending open grazing as the method of cattle rearing in Nigeria that is going to improve the economy of this particular country. Now, this particular Professor Akintoye, has actually come out to say that these Fulani herdsmen are responsible for the death of over 29,000 Yoruba people. Now, let me show you this particular headline. He said, herdsmen have killed over 29,000 Yoruba people. It's time to separate Yoruba nation from Nigeria. Professor Akintoye. Now, let me read out what he actually said. Akintoye mentioned this in a press statement issued on Monday to the anniversary of Yoruba Unity Day, stating that given the continued threats to life and destruction of farmlands, the only option left is to separate Yoruba nation from Nigeria. The national leader of the Yoruba self-determination movement, Professor Banji Akintoye, has stated that suspected Fulani bandits killed no fewer than 29,000 Yoruba people and continue to rape women and subject others to all sorts of atrocities. Akintoye mentioned this in a press statement issued on Monday to the anniversary of Yoruba Unity Day, stating that given the continued threats to life and destruction of farmland, the only option left is to separate Yoruba nation from Nigeria. He said, the only viable and sustainable answer to all this horrible situation is to separate our Yoruba nation from Nigeria and to establish our own country where we shall be able to exercise our sovereignty, to provide security for our land and people, and where we shall be able to run our economy decently in the way that we Yoruba know. Now, he went on to say that the Yoruba Unity Day was being celebrated in Ile-Ife and Ibadan. He said, in the rural areas of our homeland, where probably the majority of our people live, the Fulani people who are determined to seize land for a homeland of their own are daily killing our people, have killed a roughly estimated 29,000 of our people, are raping our women, kidnapping men, women and children, extorting millions of naira in ransom for the kidnapped, destroying farms, food banks and villages, calling on the Southwest governors and traditional rulers to adapt the Unity Day as public holiday. Akintoye said, Obas, the father of our nation, should adapt this Yoruba Unity Day in their Council of Obas in all our Yoruba states. I urge that our governors, when they assemble in their Southwest Governors Meeting, to adopt this Yoruba Unity Day for all our states. While speaking other Yoruba people to join him, while asking other Yoruba people to join him in his self-determination struggle, he stated, we are seriously pushing for the separation of our Yoruba nation from Nigeria, and the Nigerian disaster is different. Our perception of the Nigerian situation is not self-centered, it is not emotional, it is intellectually sound and realistic, and it is accepted by at least 80% of our Yoruba at home and in diaspora. Objectively, there is good reason to fear now that the Nigeria situation could destroy our Yoruba nation. On the creation of the security outfit Amotekun, he said, there was some hope when our governors created Amotekun some years ago to resist the Fulani rampages, but Fulani people in control of the federal government have contrived the impotence of Amotekun. The Fulani terrorists are becoming increasingly audacious in crime and barbarism in our main cities. So guys, I believe you heard that. This is the reason why I always talk about this particular regional rule. This country called Nigeria is no longer working. Imagine a Yoruba man now coming out to report that over 29,000 of Yoruba people have been killed, and we think this is a joke. But this government is not even seeing these statistics. They are busy, approving open grazing. You see, the time for regional rule is now, when everybody will go to their region or to their ethnic group and to protect their land, provide security for themselves, and all of that to improve their economy. Yet some Nigerians are not seeing that in that perspective. Anyway guys, I'll stop this video here and allow you to drop your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to this particular YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.